Hello, good evening. Uh, Welcome back to a little more Amnesia. This is Amnesia Justine, a little bonus post-launch content short campaign that they added quite a while back. This story is not connected to the main game. Amnesia is an anthology series, so for the most part, all its entries are standalone, I think. What they do share in between each one is like the basic mechanics, the puzzle solving, the sanity meter. Although I think not all the games have sanity meters, it's a little unclear. I'm not too familiar, but yeah, this one's just a short. I guess you could call it DLC, but it's not like it's actually a bit hidden. You have to like find it in the settings menu. And it's pretty old too. Remember, this game was on Steam back when Steam wasn't actually like a huge juggernaut platform that it is today. And from what I remember, this was around the time Portal 2 was coming out, and Valve was running like an ARG across a bunch of different games that they managed to collaborate with. So this campaign, I think, is actually part of the Portal 2 ARG. That's not to say it's directly connected to Portal 2, but it had like elements in there that were related to Portal 2. What exactly that entails for this game, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's a relatively short experience from what I heard, under an hour. So we'll just hop into it, I guess, and see what comes. Death is final, nothing will be saved. So since it's a short game, there are no checkpoints, and you just gotta complete the whole thing in one sitting. Like old school game style. Come on, wake up! You need to get going. Mm-hmm. All right. Reset my gamma. Amnesia Justine. Let's go then. Well, here we are. Oh, it's a phonograph? Well, I've got the same UI. Oh, this is the winding.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation. It is my study of the human psyche, specifically yours. A set of recordings have been prepared to chaperone you through the chambers ahead. There are a few parts to this study, and it is up to you, not only to pass, but to figure out what elements are important. Please go on. Move into the next chamber. Just remember, they can all be saved. There is always a way.
So, already starting right off the bat, I think I can see why this, or rather how this was part of the Portal 2 ARG. That's an interesting premise. Right? I mean, that's the premise of Portal, right? You go through test chambers. This is basically thematically Portal 2. Although the premise is a lot more Saw than it is Portal specifically, I guess. you get the idea. Oh, I see. You pick up the lantern and that opens the door. Clever, clever. So I presume we are going to be looking at test chambers. Except in a castle. Or castle-like setting. A broken ladder. Okay, I guess you just have to look into every section. Is this where we came from? No, this is where we have to go. Alright, we better check all the corners first then. Just in case we miss anything. So we came from... Okay, nothing this way. So we can keep going then. A bloody handprint. The piano music is diegetic. This already has like a much different energy than like the main game, right? It's not more demented. The spooky carnival, right? A new plan. The 22 April 1858. Salutation, Inspector Marot of the... I'm gonna butcher all the French. Suete Nationale. As you very well know, the Chief of Police in Calais has turned down my request to pursue Justine Florbel for stealing my son away. Ever since their affair started... yeah, I'm gonna butcher all the French names, I'm sorry. Calais? Okay. Aloy? My son has forsaken his duties to his family and failed to pursue his career. Since the law seems unable to find a crime within the realm of Mademoiselle Justine's actions, I will ask you to receive Dr. Victor Fournier, I'm just gonna guess, Fournier, later this week. He is a respectable aliens. You know what, I give up. An expert in the human psyche, and he believes he may have found a legal way to incarcerate her. If he is able to diagnose her as a hysteric, he will provide you an ample excuse to have her locked up. I trust you in your agency will not turn us down. Cordialmente, Lucien Racine. It appears to be an actual enemy. A lot less monster moaning, a lot more pain breathing. That's what I'm hearing. Have you despawned? You have despawned.
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged. Help me! Please, help me! Please be reasonable! You don't have to do this!
Oh, whoops. Alright, hang tight in there. I'll find a way to get you out. Silver.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name.
Oh, I have like no oil. I can't use the lantern. In fact, I don't think I'm supposed to use the lantern. Forgive me. Justine, my love, I know I am not as talented as Malo or as strong as Basil, but I am certain my love is truer. Do not my scars tell you so? I will continue to cut myself as long as it pleases you. I would even kill Basil if you wish. I know you say you like it, but he is hurting you. I will trick him to consume the bromide. Poor Justine, I will help, just ask me to help.
Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
Oh. No? Maybe if I fiddle with it long enough, we can save them all. I'm guessing, like, see this lever drops that spear down. And I'm assuming I've got two ways to advance in every section, which is either I kill these guys, which will probably let me proceed, or I find a way to save them, which will let me proceed. No, this is a standalone game. There is no... You don't need to connect to other parts of the ARG to clear it. What I mean by it's a portal to ARG is that there's elements within each of the games that participated that were clues to Portal 2. So for instance, I'm guessing some of like the hallucination sounds, like when I went in here, you could hear noises and stuff. I think those are the ARG clues. But it's just my best guess.
Anyone there?
Yeah, so basically what Valve did was, I think, they approached a bunch of developers. And they were like, hey, do you want to be part of the ARG? You can develop, like... I don't know if they gave them, like, money or development funds or what, or whatever. But, presumably if they did, they basically like, hey, could you, develop some extra content for your game? And we'll join it all together as part of like a big ARG stuff. So that's how they did it. And this is how this collaboration came to be. So like I said, not directly connected to Portal 2, but there's elements in here that are like relevant, I guess. My best guess right now is to break a wall, I guess. That's where I'm at.
Have you seen Justine?
No, I have not seen Justine. Do you know who Justine is? It's almost certainly the lock. Like the lock can wiggle like that. Either that or there's like a key somewhere. Like the easy solution is there, you know? We could just easily just kill him if we just wanted to advance and whatnot. But otherwise, I guess we have to find the key. Well hidden somewhere.
Anyone there?
It's also this. Won't budge. So won't budge either. Ah, hang on.
Help me! Please, help me!
I guess this is basically like a test chamber, huh? So I see like an area up there. We might have to climb up. So we might just have to make a physics tower. He's probably up there. Right. Pretty high chance it is. Okay, we'll have to grab everything we can.
It's not too late to set things right.
The floor here is uneven. Yeah, that's here. So these are of the same height. We can use this to build upwards a little bit. We'll need it to have enough weight. Need to be broad enough at the base in order to allow us to stack enough things to get up there. So I guess this should be wide enough. Gonna have to be careful to not tip this over. I'll put this down. And I'll hop up here. Grab this. This feels like I'm doing an Ultra Hand puzzle almost. Would that allow me to reach? Ah, almost. Table won't work. Got a spare box? Is there a spare box somewhere? Do I have to use the chair? Alright, I'll use the chair. Right. Blind leap of faith. I don't want to knock this tower over. Trying to rotate this. Hang on. Let me get back down for a sec. Turn this so that it's down on the ground, yeah, and then face it towards me. Now we can rotate this like this, yeah. And then 1, 2. The chair down. Chair down, gently, gently, don't fall. Alright. We made it, chat. We made it up here. I'm gonna dump everything down. Need to climb back up here again. It wouldn't be that difficult. I'm looking for secrets. Alright, there's something up here. Wax cylinder. Actually, you know what this is reminiscent of? Some of the portal test chambers definitely involve like using companion cubes to climb up to places, right? Once again, thematically accurate. A wax cylinder for a phonograph. Alright, I don't think we need to climb back up there.
How did you escape?
Oh, that thing is stuck under the table. Alright, wax cylinder for a phonograph. I guess we go back to the start and put that in. It appears our friend is still wandering around. Kindly despawn. Oh crap. I only have one life, I don't want to deal with this.
Why did this happen?
I don't know, you tell me. Having one life is kinda iffy, huh? But then again, I guess once we actually do know the puzzle solutions, even if we die, it should be pretty fast to get through them, right? Oh, I can't remove the wax cylinder. Whatever's in there. Alright, pieces of a broken ladder, wax cylinder for a phonograph, laudanum. Why are you still wandering around here though? You're not leaving around a bunch of rocks for us either, so that's a little annoying.
Anyone there?
I guess I just have to like wiggle the lock until it comes out, maybe? Or try pulling? Yeah, considering this is a physics object, I'm pretty certain it has to do with fiddling around with this. Don't tell me I gotta climb out of the hole in the middle. I mean, I have enough boxes that I could potentially do it, but I really doubt that's the solution. You know what? Actually, yeah, we've been on this puzzle for about 10 minutes now. Like I said before, I think 10 minutes is about as much time as I'm willing to spend on any given puzzle in-game before I am gonna start looking up for hints, I guess. Trapdoor on the far side of the room. Ah, okay, I see it. So we actually do have to get up to the ceiling. Wow. The puzzles here are a little more devilish than usual, huh? Right? Already seeing it. Alright, we do have to build a tower, just not there.
Help me! Please, help me!
I will when I get the chance.
Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
We're probably gonna be hearing him talk a bunch for a while. To arrange this properly so we actually have a proper base to work with here. Right. Because we can't move the door, but the door is like a good base point, I guess, in order to start putting objects on top of.
How did you escape?
There's a reason they gave us this many boxes, I guess.
Have you seen Justine?
Alright. Our stacking skills are being tested. The power of Ultra Hand. Or something. It's really high up though.
Anyone there?
I think it needs to be wider still. Yeah, it might need to be wider still. So I'm a little ways away from the trapdoor.
Help me! Please, help me!
We might be here for a while, chat. Hope you don't mind. Can't run while holding an object. Just so you know. Okay, put that there.
Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
I slow to a crawl every time I'm holding an object. It's getting a wee bit annoying.
How did you escape? Have you seen Justine?
Okay, the tower is slowly coming together. There should be enough of a stable
Anyone
base
there?
that we can start moving upwards. Or not. Alright, and
Help
then
me! Please, help me!
barrel. Okay, the good news is I think we can't knock over the thing that easily. It's just if we bump things into it. 2, 3, 4. Then I'm too high. I do need to grab it. Ow. No good? Alright, okay, we made it. Alright, I am slightly creeped out and I do not want to look back. I guess this is still a horror game. Well, shit. Please don't be in the vents. It will be a little bit unfair to have dead ends and also be in the vents. I guess we made it. We didn't kill the guy. I guess that counts as saving him? I don't know.
Speaking to the
I didn't get him out,
photograph,
though.
Basile, mon chéri.
What did you put into the wine?
Absinthe, silly Basile. Strong men like you don't drink wine. Wine is for helpless women, like myself.
My head. What is this thing? Get me out. I'm not up for your games.
No. You have to say it first. How beautiful am I?
Plenty. Now let me out of this thing.
No. That is not what you say.
Your beauty is blinding. Ah! My eyes! What have you done to my eyes? Justine, this isn't funny. You've blinded me.
Ha! Can't catch me now.
I'll kill you, you whore!
No, that is pretty funny. It definitely sounds like something out of Portal. You gotta say the magic words. Oh, that's just lovely. Aha. Newspaper article, 19 March 1858. Travesty, the conservatory. Many Parisians had gathered last night to enjoy the performance of violin virtuoso Malo de Vigny. It was to be the grand premiere of several new arrangements of songs by fellow composer Georges Bizet, but the evening took an unexpected turn. Young Malo de Vigny turned up visibly intoxicated. His violin cried as the bow was jerked across the strings. The audience seemed forgiving at first, but started to boo the man off stage as he faced the beloved song, La Rose et la Belle. The stress apparently got the best of the young musician as he threw his bow into the audience, finally collapsed. Mademoiselle Justine Florbel, who is according to rumors romantically involved with Monsieur de Vigny, looked quite amused by the event and had two of her friends, Monsieur Giroux and Aloy Racine, carry him off stage. The evening was saved by other musicians at the conservatory, who was able to perform a most delightful impromptu concerto in Malo de Vigny's absence. The audience showered their saviors of praise and calls of encore were awarded with spectacular pieces by both Offenbach and Chopin. Well, absolutely delightful. Justine, what are you doing to your fellow Parisians?
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited for you. I do hope you managed to save Monsieur Fournier. He was a friend and a colleague of my papa, you know.
Well, I didn't get him
Fellow,
out.
a real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
Yeah, I guess, well, we didn't kill him. Does that count as saving him, or do we have to open the door? I'm assuming we don't. We just have to, like, not stab him. So I guess that's test chamber 1 complete. Wait, are we missing anything? Let me just double check. Oh yeah, we're good. A mysterious place for Justine to discover with her friends.
On this next piece, you should be looking for some divine inspiration. Time to delve into your spiritual side. What do you see? Is the man begging for mercy, or is he being blessed? Perhaps both. Father used to say there were no right answers. Have the light guide you.
Okay. Slide 2. Oh. Oh, we pick up some tinder boxes. Can I get any light though? If any light? The tests have been going well. The most long-term, and in a sense the most promising one, is the light box. Having Justine choose a slide, essentially a mood for every day, is a great way to see the larger overall development of her mind. She definitely reads things into the slides I had not foreseen. Her remarkable imagination turns the characters into just about anything, and she is able to effortlessly reduce all her experiences into one of the 4 character slides. Using the puzzle lock has proven more difficult, as she tends to always choose 2 slides with characters facing the same way. I have asked her why this is, but she doesn't seem to fully understand what I am asking. So Justine is a weirdo. I'm getting a bunch of tinder boxes, but no oil. I don't think they're gonna let us use the lantern. Probably not. You guys are gonna come to life and start chasing the area. I mean, I really hope that we don't end up running into monsters towards the end and then having to redo the whole thing. That would be not very nice. My... a magnificent portrait.
Who are you? Who's there?
I have a feeling if I pull the switch, something bad will happen.
You'll burn for this.
Justine, age 8. Today I played outside with Clarice. We saw a bird pick at the snail. It carried it off and landed on the lawn fence. The snail had a shell and it cracked. Clarice cried and I comforted her. The new maid heard us and came out and scolded Clarice for playing with me. The bird took off into the air. Today I was the one with open arms. Age 9. Today I played with the slides from Father's lightbox. Above all, I like the man standing to the right. Father asked why. I said he sees things he likes. Today I was the right one. Age 10. Father said I picked the wrong slide yesterday when I made the chambermaid cry. He wanted me to pick the one with the sword, while I picked the man on the right. I never picked the one with the sword. Today I was the one kneeling. Today Father came for me in my room. I still couldn't look him in the eyes. He said I shouldn't feel ashamed and that I only tried to fill the void left by my mother. When he wasn't looking, I took the stars from his collection. Today I was the one with the sword.
You'll burn for this.
I don't know what this means. Man. Okay.
Sick, twisted child.
Oh, hang on. Father? Is that you?
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
It might be.
On earth as it is in heaven. The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ, our Savior.
Don't go near that door, I presume. Is this the puzzle box? Band of sword. Slide 2. Slide 1. Have any hints as to what I should be doing here? Maybe not. Just pulling the books off the shelf. Looking for secrets. Don't think I got any. One, two, four, three. I think I might be missing some. What did they say? 6 lights? I think that's the puzzle box. And then the light. Yeah, the light box is what lets us see. Yeah, light box lets us see what the slides are. Puzzle box is probably the thing with the slots. Alright, give me a sec. These puzzles are a little more fiendish than I expected, so in the interest of time,
King of kings, Lord of lords.
Alright, this guide is a little vague. I'll look for another one real quick. I know I might be spoiling the puzzle solving element a little bit here, but yeah, it's just in the interest of time right now. Hope you guys don't mind. Also a little bit under the weather, so don't want to hang around too much. Oh yeah, that first guide was lying to me. There is no slide 6. It's just slide 3 and 4. Alright, so there is like a secret note hidden on the bookshelf here somewhere. It's very well hidden. I'm trying to look at the image of it. Which bookshelf is it? It's this one. Yup. You see this, chat? You see how well hidden this is? See it? So this is the ARG. This is the thing that links to Portal. It's not compulsory. You don't need to look at this one, but that's the clue to Portal 2. The rest of it is standalone. This is the only thing though. Congratulations on your fine purchase. The Lumina projection box of accompanying puzzle lock is the pride of our company and our greatest seller. Having earned your patronage, we would like to share with you privileged insight on our newest workings. The span space device. You know, like a portal device. This new machine isn't like anything you've ever witnessed. Come and visit our testing facilities and try our state-of-the-art inventions in a safe environment. Yep. Aperture Science Incorporated, Boston, Massachusetts. There's your little hint, chat. And I got a little achievement for it, but yeah, that's about it. So the puzzle now, I guess, will decide which two we want to put in. So we've got slide 3 and slide 4. That's slide 2. And that's slide 4. Oops. I'm guessing not the sword. Right. Oh, there's only so many combinations, I guess. I'm assuming the wrong combination won't kill him.
And he shall reign omnipotent forever and ever. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms
Oh, I have to pull the
of
lever.
our Lord and of his Christ.
Alright. Well.
Look out for Justine. That demon. She may still be close.
Okay. I looked up the solution, so I don't know why it's light 4 and 3 necessarily, but okay then. Why is the screen going wibbly wobbly? Okay, did we actually spare the guy? No, I'm looking at it. Oh, we did. Okay, we did spare the first guy. The first guy was just don't interact with him, and we were okay. So, can we go through here now? Oh no, not that one. Ah, there we go. Okay. Wind it? Wind it. Wind it. Come on. Going in a circle, what do you want? Okay, the physics on this thing is slightly wonky sometimes. Here we go.
I wonder, is Father David with his God now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry. I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us from trying.
Whatever that means. Alright chat, so I'm reading ahead and apparently in the final chamber, the enemy monster will chase us at certain points and we are at risk of dying at that section. So in the interest of not having to redo the entire session over again, I might just read ahead just to make sure that we at the least avoid dying. I know we're spoiling the experience a little bit, but trying to get this done in one session and I don't want to repeat myself. So hope you guys don't mind. Although I'll despawn this one. Let's try and despawn. Never mind. It does look like we can just outrun these guys. Or at least for that one. We can outrun that one. Yeah, it's a short one, so... Alright, so yeah, in the interest of time and so that I don't get too motion sick, I'm gonna read ahead just to make sure I can see what we're picking up. Okay, this next area is very straightforward. There isn't much of a puzzle, it looks like. It is just avoid the enemy. For the most part. Okay, just to be sure.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever.
Are you GLaDOS?
Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte. But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
I think you're meant to be like GLaDOS-ish. We gotta find the lever, right? Alright, just to make sure. So yeah, there is a letter up here. An open letter. Monsieur Florbel, my name is Daniel, a friend and colleague of Professor Herbert. As I have come to understand, you are among his most trusted friends and confidantes. Therefore, I shall review my predicament and hope that you can shed some light on the matter. Earlier this year, Herbert and I set out on an expedition to the deserts of Algeria. While looking for the legendary tomb of Tin Hinan, we happened upon a cavern temple buried deep within the sand. In its inner sanctum, I retrieved a stone orb which cracked the spin into several pieces. Due to exhaustion, I was sent back to Britain and waited for his return. I have since lost all contact with Herbert, and I find myself deeply troubled by the whole affair. I believe Herbert knew more than he was telling, and he sent me back to protect me from whatever ancient horror we may have stirred. If you can share any insight of the matter, I'll be most grateful. Forever in your debt. A little joke back to the main game. I dig it. Alright, so let's make sure I'm not missing anything else in the back here. Okay, no, nothing much. So we grab the lever, I think. Let's look at the map again real quick. Okay, it will. The monster only shows up after we use it. But I know there's a chance. There's a good chance we won't die, even if we do get caught by it. But you know, just taking precautions, because that's a lot of work we have to do to get back here. I think it's mostly like the puzzle, like the stacking part. Having to do the stacking is a wee bit like it takes a little bit too long for my liking. Okay. Right. Clockwise. Should be straightforward. Close the door on this side. Alright, I don't know if we're on a time limit here. But I'm gonna assume probably not. Never mind. No, it is coming this way. Alright, that is annoying. What do we do here? Gear, crank, gear, crank. Might have to run by. Alright. I'm assuming I'm safe. Oh, okay, I gotta bring the gear in there. I really hope I'm safe. If he busts in here and because I've taken too long, I'm not gonna be happy. Ah, damn it, got him. Might be scripted. Go up, go up, go up. Go up, up. No! Oh, come on! I was really hoping to avoid that. Well, that's annoying. I gotta do the whole thing over again now? Really? Just because I'm a little late on that? That's not fair. Alright, you know what? I guess we're killing him. It's probably faster. We're killing the first one, right? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, here's what we do. We kill the first one. We kill the first one. We know the solution for the second one. We'll just save him. And then we'll just go from there. Sounds good, chat? That should at least get us to the end quicker. Because, yeah, I don't think we have enough time to do the whole stacking thing again just to go for all saves. There might be multiple endings, but it's whatever, you know? To be fair, this is like the last one. That's the last, like, quote-unquote puzzle chamber, so we're very close to finishing. But it is a little... It is a wee bit unfair to do this to us, though, right? Putting a dangerous monster chase right at the end of the game. That's no fun. Alright, we speedrun it now. Still showing the page? Right. Window capture. Okay.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome.
Oh, that's where we see the fella. them one-shotting you is no good. Actually, we can just kill both.
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged. Please, please be reasonable. You don't have to do this. Help me. Please, help me. Why?
Death. Well, I guess we're seeing the bad ending today, chat. Because the bad ending is faster. The way back out, at least. Yeah, I guess actually getting to the end of this is pretty fast. If you just go kill. Full kill mode. Well, actually, you know what? If we're killing two of them, might as well kill all of them, right? Uh-huh.
Who are you? Who's there? Have mercy!
Stab. 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 Sorry, Father. We're moving quick. Alright. Now that we're back here again. Now that we're back here again, we can work at an appropriate speed that more befits what we're trying to do. The door gives us time, but it doesn't give us infinite time. But do I have to collect the notes again? Aw, man, I do. The notes don't count as collected, I guess. Oh, that's fine. Actually, yeah, that took like 3 minutes. Alright, to get back here. Just that saving's gonna take longer, so I guess we're doing the kill run. Just to be curious. If I was doing a save. Okay. So here's what actually happens if we try and go for a save run on this room. There's going to be a guy in a cage as we're coming up here. To save him, we'll have to do a detour and do another cock minigame. Real quick, like grab a cock, put it back in, and then open the cage for him. But if we want to kill him, we can just run past him. Works for me, right? We gotta go fast, so we ain't saving him. It's the physics, you know. You actually got to stand like relative to it, sideways and whatnot. And, you know, I found out recently too, like, you need proper leverage in order to move things. Like, you remember that pipe I had problems with in the first, like in the main game? I couldn't pull it. Remember that? The reason why that didn't work for me reason that didn't work was because I wasn't grabbing the end of it. I was only grabbing the side of it, and that wasn't enough leverage, apparently. That's what I found out. So yeah, I got caught on the physics at some points. Anyways, we left that guy to die. We didn't hang around to solve the puzzle. Sorry.
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us? I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not. I know very little about him, but surely he had a family. Don't you think?
Nope, I killed him.
Poor,
He's
poor
dead.
fatherless children. But he falls on his own sword. His kind is not meant to come for people like me. Laws are made for cretins. The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong. We are always right.
Well, alright. We dug a bunch of graves. Or something, I don't know. Unfinished letter. Herbert, I have contacted the consulate and they said they will send you the permits you need for visiting Algeria. I wish you good luck on your search and that your findings will come at a lower price than mine. I am at a loss for my studies. My daughter has become distraught and distant. I did little to control her behavior, yet I believe the very notion of my observation has made her this way. My scientific indifference to our tests has not left her with an indifferent opinion. She finds my lack of reaction disappointing. She judges me, and more importantly herself, by the results of the tests. The reason I have trouble finding any consistency with her character is because she tries different approaches to provoke me, and her actions only become more and more disturbing. Yesterday I lost myself and scolded her. She was terrified and humiliated. It saddens me greatly to bring my studies to a close without seeing it to the end, but I can no longer justify my research. I have to mend my relationship with my daughter. It all made sense, he thought. We all appreciate symmetry. Everyone is comforted by the casuality of logic. It gives the impression of a grand plan and that we may be able to grasp the inner workings of this perfect universe. You see, his wife died while giving birth to his son. That is why he was able to forgive. His family was just giving in to the symmetry. I see. Also, I'm permanently dark because the game closed. Don't worry about it. A little late to change that, but I think it's fine. What was Mother like? She was the most beautiful creature to ever grace this world. I can't remember what she looked like no matter how hard I tried. Her beauty was blinding, Justine. We could never dare chain such memory to our minds. It would be too much to bear. Mother and father, eh? Final phonograph.
Well done. You have triumphed, conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The doctor? The priest? Or perhaps the policeman? Who was allowed to live? Why?
They all died because I had to wrap this up.
On these past events and consider what they meant to you. What you have learned about your true nature. Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened. And nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised. The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dare to smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
Yep. Well, what will that perfect sphere bring? We must hurry. It's not too late. It will be the end of everything. Hang on. I don't think my sanity actually is a thing in this game, in this side game. The tattered yellow Yellow King shall dethrone. Stay alive. Suffer the trial. Through the gates. From beyond it comes. Alright, it's just a bunch of dialogue. Gluttony, it pleases me. Lonely. But the word art. Some of the dialogue's repeating. Did I get turned around? No, I didn't.
And so it comes to an end. Now that you have seen what you truly are, you are able to go on and face eternity without fear, without doubt.
Oh no! The walls are closing in, Chad. We are going to die. I think. Unless, how do I put these two blocks? Will they stop me from being crushed? I put my trust on the blocks. Is this the bad end because I killed everybody? Well, the wind brought machine. I fell off the blocks. The blocks are not going to save me. Not today. Or not.
This was the best one yet.
Oh no.
So elaborate. It's just too much.
I was Justine the whole time.
Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
This isn't over yet. Justine, let me taste you.
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain. Don't want any of the guests coming in here.
We were the Saw
Mademoiselle
mastermind.
Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour. Did I hear voices from downstairs?
I certainly hope not.
Oh, silly me.
Yes, silly Clarice.
We were the mastermind Saw villain the whole time, and we are about to put hapless people into the puzzle rooms, I guess. Well, that was a fun little twist, right? We were test running. Literally test running our test chambers. I see. Fun. Whew, alright. So, what do you guys think? Was it worth it? Worth going through? I can definitely see how it fit into the Portal 2 idea though, for sure. Short, fun little puzzle section. Although I don't think the stacking block thing was the best. I don't know Amnesia's I don't think Amnesia's physics system really works too well. I wonder what the save ending would look like. I don't know. Identical, I think, probably. Because it looks like it kind of will end the same way. I don't know. But yeah. Whew. That's pretty much all the base game content for this game. Hey, look at that. GLaDOS is there. GLaDOS is referenced. That's fun. The end. Alright, yep. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Just to wrap things up on Dark Descent. That's all the base game content. There are, of course, a dozen, hundreds of custom stories that people have been making over all these years. But I don't think I'm gonna get into that endless flow of Mario Maker levels for this game. I'm happy with what we did. So yeah, this will be the end for Dark Descent. Maybe sometime in the future we'll get around to Machine for Pigs and Rebirth. I have both of those, so we'll see. All right. Ah, okay, yeah. Different dialogue behind the locked door. I see. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys around soon. Peace.